A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want.
And this is now today's lineup.
So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act between letting your opponents have the ball and looking for opportunities to counter. But it can work really well.
So it's down to business here. And we all hope that this second meeting between these sides this season will turn out to be a good one. Oh, shooting chance! Good pressure, determined, intense. Oh, just skips past his man. Plenty to aim at here. And he's there to belt it away. Baturina plays a sharp little ball here. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides.
Simmons!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Alexander-Arnold hurtling down that right flank. Neymar looking to run onto it. Spence. Still goalless at the moment. Dragushin.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Nicely worked. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Caicedo. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Neymar. Now it's come to nothing. João Palhinha. Here's Bissouma. Now it's Kolo Muani.
Such good technique.
Now it's Simons. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Caicedo. Now that's well seen too. Sarr. That has been slung wide. Dragushin. Bissouma. Now it's Simons. Neymar. Here's a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Sarr. Bissouma. Gray. And it's Bissouma. And it's Neymar. Out towards the flank. Rashford. Terrific header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Caicedo. Baturina. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
This looks promising. Now it's Sarr. They're back in possession and ready to go again. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Baturina's cross. Dragushin. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Bissouma. Dragushin. And Gray. João Palhinha. Bissouma. Sarr. Gallagher. Now it's Simons. And it's Bissouma. Now it's Kolo Muani. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Rashford. And this is Neymar. Gray. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team...
Takes a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Alexander-Arnold plays it short, and it's decent chance! Tottenham have the chance to go the other way. Bissouma. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Gray. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Flashes it across. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Short changes him with that pass. Great vision. Dragushin makes the interception. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Now it's Simons. And he's away. Sarr. And Gray. And here's Gallagher. He's got away. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, it's gone in!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully. Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
João Palhinha. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Now it's Simons. Caicedo. Nice-looking ball. And that should get the job done. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Big chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Threads one in, and he welcomes it in. He's had a shot! Sarr. Bissouma. Sarr. Gallagher. And the counter is on. Nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of move.
Simons!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
And it's Spence, and that was nowhere near his best. Just about up to 75 minutes. Knocks it out wide. Neymar. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Rashford. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And he's in on goal. Xavi Simons proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Kolo Muani. He is through here. That is Gallagher. And here's Kolo Muani. Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Rashford. Bissouma. Now Van de Ven. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And he's managed to get free. Here comes the cross.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Dragushin is there, and he can get that clear. Spence. Dragushin. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a flat, disappointing end to the season. This perhaps the ideal situation to showcase what is in it for next season, but it has left their people with more questions than answers. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, no matter what the result, Peter, I think the match was...